The ANC President Jacob Zuma is staying put. This is the message from the ANC NEC after the weekend's calls for him to resign. The calls were made by some members of the NEC at its meeting over the weekend. The ANC has also reiterated that those who called for the president's head will not be purged.
Following robust, honest and candid and times difficult discussion, the NEC did not support the call for the president to step down.
The announcement many have been waiting for. The ANC meeting, which is the highest decision-making body, had a heated debate on the future of its president. The reasons for the call: the parties lost in the August local elections, the Nkandla saga, and the recent release of the state of capture report by the former public protector.
So there was no vote of no confidence. There was a call for the president to step down. Now, that call ultimately was not acceded to.
And an assurance to NEC members who led the charge.
It is debated by ministers and non-ministers. Everybody talks on this matter. Almost everybody in that NEC spoke on this matter, I can tell you that. So to limit it to ministers is actually bordering on mischief.
A message to opposition parties which plan to call for another motion of no confidence against the president.
Bring it on if the EFF wants to. Let's see what happens. There are no ghosts that we're chasing around. We believe that every enemy of our revolution has a right to do whatever they wish to do to destabilize or try to destabilize the revolution, but we are equally determined for them not to succeed.
Turning to the rating agencies, the party says it will not try to appease them.
They must rate us on the work we do that we think are in the best interest of the country.
With that out of the way, the party will now focus on preparations for the January 8 statement, which outlines the program of action for the year. The ANC also dismissed reports that some ministers were planning to resign en masse after failing to convince President Zuma to resign as president of the country. The ANC described the reports as corridor talk. Muntlenyani Dipoko, SABC News, Johannesburg.